Welcome back, everyone. As I say every week, one of my favorite parts of the show and what we learned tonight as we are joined by...
You didn't say it right.
What we learned tonight. And Kale Steed of Press Pass Sports. Before we move on, Courtney Davis made her debut with us here on The Locker Room. She's been on it in a bunch of different capacities, but she started as an intern of yours.
Yeah, 18 years old.
Yeah, so she's been in this business a lot longer than some would think, and she was actually doing stuff on this show with us with Press Pass Sports back in the day, so very cool to see.
Yeah, I'm so proud of Corinne and how far she's come since 18. You know, when she emailed me right when she was out of high school that summer, and to see the growth, man, and to see the development, and somebody that's taking it seriously in the drive. I'm not saying this because she's here. I'm saying it because I'm sincere. She's probably the proudest people I've ever had. Every day.
And we say this all the time. We care because she cares.
That's what I'm saying.
And that makes it cool.
True professional.
Yes, let's dive into this. Let's start with some nuggets that you found from tonight.
Oh, man, let's go Boys Ranch. 2-0 for the first time since 2011. Congrats to Luis Kelly.
Yes.
Those guys are rolling. Fritch, 2-0 for the first time since 2016. How about that for Sanford Fritch? And congrats to Derek Shelton at Farwell, his first career win. And congrats to Aaron Wampler, his first win at River Road.
And Bovina getting a win with their revamped
stadium.
stadium.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Wade Wilson, our boy Wade Wilson, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's start with some of the, as you guys call them on PressPassSports.news, big ticket games. One of those in Canadian tonight, Canadian Bushland.
This game was a defensive battle tonight. It was 17-14 and a half, and then the Canadian defense really just shut it down second half. I think Bushland punted on every possession in the second half. Canadian only scored one touchdown in the second half themselves. So very good defense in this game. Canadian held Bushland at 279 yards, but then the offense, Riggs Pennington, you had highlights of him earlier, the 6'6" tight end. 3 touchdowns, 175 yards on 9 catches.
Wow.
Weston Mitchell looked
Game
good.
breaker.
Yeah, big win for the Wildcats, 2-0. Now Dumas comes in next week. Colt Mills in that offense coming in.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Another big ticket game tonight. There was the one that you got to see from start to finish, Panhandle Stratford.
Yeah, it was freezing in Panhandle tonight, but I got to see the truck, the man, Broxton Robinson, and he did his thing. 183 rushing, 185 passing, 5 combined touchdowns. The guy's the real deal, man, and the offensive line dominated, but I love what Broxton can do. He extends plays. He makes things happen with his feet. You saw the juke move. Panhandle made a statement tonight early that they're here, and they're a team that looks like they could be playing December football.
We've seen one quarterback from a smaller school go and dominate an Army. Maybe we'll see.
Maybe we'll see another.
Maybe we'll see another. 4 teams, 2 districts that I want to get to. Let's start with Emerald High and Tascosa. You can start with either school you'd like.
I threw this at you. I throw this at you right now. Emerald High, 41-21 on the road. Jet Lopez, Oliver Parsons, Austin Sluter, Hey Jude Donovan. This offense, unbelievable.
It's very good. It's as high-powered as offense as we've seen with Emerald High in a long time. They have a lot of different pieces. They can beat you on the ground. They can beat you through the air. Jet Lopez is as talented as quarterback as I've seen at Emerald High in quite some time as well, and he has the pieces around him. Tascosa, their strength seems to be on defense.
Defensive line, Chris Johnson, you saw a great highlight of him earlier. That defensive line, that linebacker core, they're carrying them so far. The running game got going against Legacy. Now let's go to CISD. I know you wanted to go there. 3-0 tonight. Canyon, Randall, West Plains. West Plains won Thursday night, allowed 1 yard to Clint and Scorpions. 1 yard.
Yeah, and they have some big tests ahead of them, but they look primed for a deep run right now.
They do.
Where else do you want to?
I'd like to throw it real quick. I want you to know we do this what we learned tonight, but we're also doing this because of Clint, and thanks to Clint.
Yeah.
We're doing this on PressPass.news exclusively. We have this on our website. We do an extended version. You can check Clint and I out there on PressPass.news. Thanks for letting me do that.
Yeah, absolutely, and it doesn't put time constraints on us. That's just what it is in the TV world, so it is nice to have an extended look over there as well. And where can they find that? On your YouTube and at
on our YouTube at PressPass Sports and on PressPass.news or any of our socials. You can find that at PressPass Sports. The extended version, you and I usually post that Saturday morning.
Game recaps and stats and all of those kind of things will be over at PressPassSports.news as well. Go over there and sign up. It's well worth the small admission to get into the website.
2 weeks into this show, you guys have nailed it.
Kel, we appreciate it. Have a good night.